Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, on the daily chart, the situation hasn't changed. I did explain the daily chart situation in the last video, so we only want to take a look at it briefly. Current thesis is that a fifth wave to the upside is unfolding. I'm talking about this one here, which started in August. And the main question on the daily chart is at the moment whether the fifth wave in that fifth wave is already unfolding or whether we are still in the fourth wave. Okay, and this question should actually be answered on the smaller time frame. Here on the daily, we are also concerned about, okay, could a bull market top have formed already? Now, that's not my current thesis, okay? It is not improbable, but it's also not, there's no evidence in the chart that would suggest that a major market top has formed. The overall uptrend is still alive, and the entire structure, I'm talking about the entire structure from the 2022 low, because that was the bear market low, right? This entire structure would look best with at least one more high. So I'm not, I don't prefer the view yet that the major top is formed, even though it's of course possible, because we're very close to the completion of an ideal structure, and the market doesn't always complete a structure in an ideal way. So, but at the moment, this is no, until we get evidence, there is absolutely nothing that would confirm a major top is formed. So the question here on the daily chart is still, though, okay, do we get another high or not? Preference at the moment is for one more high. Yeah, that's, I think, my clear perspective. Could be wrong about that. So I think risk management is absolute key in the current price region, especially from a macro point of view. Yeah, macro point of view, I'm talking about those who bought in the bear market, who are holding a bag, who might not want to carry their bag into the next bear market. So you need to be aware of the risk, and you need to be very much aware of what it means to have a large Bitcoin position in the current cycle, in the current, where basically where we are in the cycle now. Although we talked about that in detail in recent member live streams, I talk about it, regularly here in the public videos as well. Yeah, I think we covered it all. I just need to remind everybody, because there are new viewers regularly, so please consider the risk that we're dealing with at the moment. The main support area on the daily chart goes down to 69.4k, which means a break below 69.4k is needed for a first confirmation such a major top is formed. That's far away. That will take a long time until it's confirmed, and therefore you need to be aware of the risk. But for now, it's not expected yet that this support breaks, at least not yet. Would love to see one more high. It's not only what I would like to see, it actually would look best from an Elliott Wave point of view as well. And 130k should be the next larger degree upside target. Now, this current correction that we have been in since around about the 17th, 16th of December, this correction could actually be complete. We're tracking the microstructure to identify whether the correction is really complete and to understand what we need to see to confirm that from an analysis point of view. So the price reached the support area, the 23.6 FIB level here on the 30th of December, showed a reaction, but you see we haven't even broken above the previous high. That would be the next step of confirmation. So we need a break above round about 99.9k, because it would rule out, for example, one of the more bearish scenarios, short term at least. If this really is a still unfolding wave 4, and then this could be an ABC structure, yeah? One way of labeling this would be to call the B wave a triangle. And it would be something like A wave down, and then we've got the triangle. There are ways to label the triangle, but it would be invalidated above 99.9k. So that would already invalidate the triangle option, and again would shift probabilities towards a directly bullish pathway. And I already said in the last video, I'm already looking for higher prices because the bulls clearly appear to be winning. But again, can I formally confirm it? Not yet. So this is the microstructure. This shows you already a potential 5-wave pattern to the upside from the 30th of December low. Why is that 5-wave pattern to the upside important? So to explain it to everybody who's not so familiar with Elliott Wave, a 5-wave move indicates the direction of trend. So if we see from a substantial swing low or from a potentially substantial swing low, a first 5-wave pattern to the upside, it can indicate the trend is up again. Now that doesn't mean that after 5 waves are done, you should go all in, because typically after a 5-wave move up, a correction is due. And we can already identify a potential 5-wave move up, but if I had to repeat the words from my last video, it is possible to call it a 5-wave move, but only a weak 5-wave move. It would be something like wave 1, wave 2, no, see, it's not the ideal structure, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a weak 5-wave move. I don't like the way it looks. I have to mention it. Therefore, we can watch for we could call this a wave 1 if we have to, and watch for a wave 2, which should then find support above 92,950 if we get a deep pullback, and then we can still watch for higher, because it's the first 5-wave move up, but it's a weak 5-wave move. It's not an ideal structure. It would be a more compelling, a clearer 5-wave move with one more high, which could even break above 99.9k. Yeah, I'm already looking for higher. The current support area is between 95,090 and 96,530. Any break below it would shift the focus to the lower support area, down to 92,950. But ideally, before we test lower support, we get one more high. Now, and what are the steps of confirming a substantial low? From an Elliott Wave point of view, it is a 5-wave move up. Okay, let's assume we might get one more high. Then we call that a wave 1. That's the first level of confirmation. We would then need a corrective pullback to hold a higher low. In this case, we don't want the price to break below the 78.6 retracement. That's not the invalidation point, but any break below the 78.6 fib level will usually lead to invalidation. The invalidation point is the 30th of December low. It's always the beginning of the wave 1. So, but holding that would be the first level of confirmation. The third level of confirmation will be a break above the first 5-wave move up. Now, where does it make sense to add positions? Well, typically in a wave 2 pullback, right? So that means it would be close to the end of a wave 2, or in the beginning of the third wave. So somewhere here in the support area, it made sense to add here as well. We talked about it. We had a 5-wave move up, 3-wave pullback. It held a higher low. There was a small support area here. And it doesn't typically make sense after the confirmation. Yeah, because if you get all three confirmation levels, well, everybody knows. Okay, I mean, then you're just going with the flow. You're going with what everybody does, because people are getting FOMO when there's a breakout, and it's not as straightforward as, okay, it has to go up higher. Confirmation is no certainty, and it could come down again before it then eventually goes higher. So best is usually from a reward to risk point of view, from what is generally reasonable, to buy in a wave 2 pullback. But we'll see. We'll see if it does it anyway. I just wanted to share with you, what are the way or the degrees of confirmation from an Elliott Wave point of view. So that's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. And if you are interested in the membership, feel free to check out our channel page. There is a video that explains the memberships, what's included and everything, how you can get access to Discord. As a member, you get access to our weekly live stream. Tomorrow we've got the next one on Sunday at 5 p.m. UTC. You get access to member-only updates. Yesterday I covered here 5 coins, AR, ARB, Atlas, Atom, AVAX. There will be further updates going forward for members, of course. You get additional bonus updates. Plus, if you're a gold member, you get many more updates on Discord. So feel free to check it out. I wish you a great weekend. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.